The Trump administration, other than rampant chaos and cheeseburgers for breakfast, it's also known for its high turnover rates. Right? Trump officials leave so regularly, they don't even get business cards anymore. They just write their names on a little piece of whiteboard. Just like, yeah, just wipe off the Scaramucci and you're good. Come on. But even though people leave all the time, yesterday's news caught everybody off guard.
The surprise shakeup inside the Trump administration. U.S. Ambassador to the UN, Nikki Haley, resigning.
A source close to Haley insisted she's leaving on good terms.
For all of you that are going to ask about 2020, no, I'm not running for 2020. I can promise you what I'll be doing is campaigning for this one.
I think she's helped make it a much better position, if you want to know the truth. I think it's become maybe a more glamorous position than it was 2 years ago. Maybe I wonder why, but it is.
I wonder why, but it is. This compliment brought to you by Me Too. Me Too, when you just don't know when to stop.
But Trump's weird comment aside, look at the fun these two are having, right? Like, this is different. You never see someone leave the Trump White House like this. On good terms with Trump, scandal-free, smiling. Like, usually it's John Kelly who has them in a headlock like Khabib, just trying to get them out of the White House. It's like, shh, don't fight it, go to sleep, go to sleep. You'll wake up in 2 days with a job on Fox News, come on. In fact, Haley's exit was so normal that it's actually become suspicious. People are now speculating that Haley left because she wants to run for president, that she's in debt and needs some of that sweet private sector money, or that she wants to get out before a serious scandal comes to light. My theory is she left because she had tickets to A Star Is Born at the same time as a Security Council meeting, and you're not going to see A Star Is Born, so she just quit. That's what I think happened. But none of that matters. What does matter is that our president, hashtag not my president, is sad because his ambassador is leaving. And of course, he's sad because look at how she represented America at the UN.
For too long, the Human Rights Council has been a protector of human rights abusers and a cesspool of political bias. What we witnessed here today in the Security Council is an insult. It won't be forgotten. The United States will remember this day in which it was singled out for attack in the General Assembly, and we will remember it when so many countries come calling on us, as they so often do. For those that don't have our back, we're taking names.
God damn, Nikki Haley does not around. Like, I can't tell if that's C-SPAN or Kill Bill Volume 3. It's just like, I'm holding grudges and taking names. Woo! Although I will say, I don't know if the United Nations is the best place to say you're taking names, because everyone is from a random part of the world. She's like, all right, I'm taking names. You, what's your name? Khadishwarab. All right, you know what? Actually, I'm giving names. All right, you're John. I'm not going to forget what you did, John. And that kind of attitude is exactly what Trump wanted for America at the UN, right? America first, everybody else last. And somebody who's not afraid to tell other countries where they stand. Although, I don't know if he really completely understood what Haley meant by taking names.
And that was really the thing I think she did best at the United Nations. She got to know the players. She got to know China, Russia, India. She knows everybody on a very first-name basis, and they like her.
Wow, first-name basis. Everyone like China. It's almost like Trump is impressed that Haley knew the people she worked with, right? He knows everybody she works with. So impressive. It makes me think that Trump doesn't know the names of the people he works with. Like, if he wants to talk to Jared, he just yells, bring in that weird guy with the face. No, not him, the other guy. So anyway, a very fond farewell to Nikki, whatever her name is. I wasn't taking names. The important thing is, now we want to know who is going to replace her. And out of all the people who have been floated, there is one in particular that caught Trump's eye.
I've heard a lot of names. I've heard Ivanka. I've heard how good would Ivanka be. The people that know that Ivanka would be dynamite. I think Ivanka would be incredible. That doesn't mean I'd pick her because you'd be accused of nepotism. Even though I'm not sure there's anybody more competent in the world, but that's okay.
You know what I enjoy sometimes is watching Trump have an entire debate against himself. Like, he does. Because he does as president what we all used to do as kids. Remember when you'd play with little action figures and you'd play both roles and be like, I like Ivanka. No, that's nepotism. Screw you, she's best for the job. I know, but it's not right. Ah, okay, you're right. Let's kiss. I'm pregnant. Anyway, to her credit, First Lady Ivanka quickly took herself out of the running for the job, which means Trump needs somebody else to represent him at the UN. And until they find someone, my suggestion is they just get a giant gold hand with its middle finger raised in the air. Think about it. It's tough, it's glamorous, and it truly represents how Trump feels about the rest of the world.